Hi, my name is Alex, and I have a 2006 Toyota Corolla, and it's pretty sweet.
Oh my god, I want one.
So this past summer, I sat through traffic a lot, and it's Austin traffic, so it's pretty ridiculous. A lot of people are irritated. It's a city, so it's slow going, but I sat through it anyway because I needed to get to work. And I recognize that that's not a particularly exciting thing, but for me it was a really big deal because I have anxiety. I spend a lot of time alone in my room reading. I am on my phone and I watch ASMR and RuPaul's Drag Race. I basically like to be surrounded by comforting items and not try too hard at anything in particular. And that's just how it's been. And I haven't been totally unproductive, but really the anxiety has just made life really hard. My bed is probably my favorite spot. At night, I really like to look out the window, and I can't really see a lot of stars, but I pretend that I do, and I just reflect on everything because I'm anxious, but I'm self-aware. I always think to myself, I'm going to die. I don't want to die, but it's going to happen, so let's make it easier on myself. How about I live a really good life? That way dying isn't so bad, because what would be terrible is if I died before I'd done anything of any kind of importance. If I died before I became a good person, or before I had any kind of courage. I animate, and I haven't really liked what I've done because I don't think it's been courageous enough. I think you can see hesitation in my work, and I don't think I'm being too hard on myself. I think I'm being pretty realistic. I decided that what I needed to do was really push myself, because I've tried to grow and advance myself as a person, but I was still avoiding things that really, really scared me. So this past summer, 2018, I put away my books, I put down my phone, I packed up my art supplies, and I went to work. I got a job teaching and helping teach kids at several animation camps. So that would be as young as 6 up to late high school. And honestly, I didn't know what to expect. I'm not used to being around kids, and I thought, oh my god, what am I doing? I went, and it was an intensely interesting experience. The first week was the worst. I was really out of my element, and I was trying to implement some kind of control and order, and sometimes it was amazing. Like, the kids would color, and they would answer questions, and they would make art, and then other times they would break out into absolute chaos. They would be so hyper, and somehow there would be clay in my hair, and I would step in it. Like, oh my god, why is so-and-so running around with scissors? For the love of God, do not break the iPads. I would be like, hey, stop running! Like, oh my god, guys, I need your attention. Please, give me your attention! I cycled through periods of intense anxiety and feelings of general inadequacy, and I really thought at one point, am I failing? Like, they were running around like crazy, and I thought, am I failing right now? Am I teaching them enough? Are they having fun? Am I good at this? Like, what if I'm not good at this? And then it's just this horrible, like, crushing detachment, and I'm like, whatever, I'm so anxious, like, whatever, I'm anxious, whee! Yay, anxiety! I'd be so exhausted each day, like, I would shuffle to my bed, and I would collapse, and that was the first week. I found, though, that even through the chaotic moments that inevitably happen when you have 15 plus kids in a room with clay and scissors, I would see them learning and having fun and getting excited about their ideas, and I felt real, genuine love for them. I sat in bed, exhausted, picking clay out of my hair, and I thought, I love it. I absolutely love it. I also realized that I was doing something intensely scary and that I was surviving. I wasn't dead. I love the kids, and they actually taught me things in return. Like, for starters, kids will straight up just grab a pencil and a sheet of printer paper and just draw and go crazy. Like the Holy Spirit is flowing through them. They will scribble and color and make something really weird, and they'll love it. And I realize that I just don't do that. I have not been fearless in my approach. I know my animations are too stiff, too careful. I just haven't let go yet. And I need to, because look at them. They're 6 and they can do that. Not only did they draw fearlessly, they would hold up their art and they would ask if I liked it. And oh my gosh, I would always say yes because it's amazing. It's wonderful. Oh my God, I love it. They, like all people, need validation. Art needs an audience, and they ask for it freely. I am 24 years old, and I hesitate to show my work to people. I am so self-conscious about it. It's absurd. Watching them work, and as time went on, I started finishing up the camps. The end of summer is coming. I knew immediately what I needed to do. I needed to make an animation. And I wouldn't worry about what supplies I did or did not have. I would use printer paper, HB pencils, Crayola, glue sticks, whatever. And here's an important one. I would draw with no references. Whatever lines came out, that's what they were going to be. That's what was in my head. I needed to make this animation before I went to grad school. I needed to make this in the summer of 2018 when I am exhausted from the cyclone of summer camps and I don't have the energy or the time to redo and redo. It's going to be like a one-take kind of thing. So I did. And this is that. Boom. I feel like I really transformed this summer because now I know I can make animations that are honest. And I've learned to really let go and be real. Not only that, I can do things that scare me. I don't have to hide away in my room. I really transformed into Miss Alex, and I'm happy that the students got to see Miss Alex. I'm happy that I now know her, and I can bust her out whenever convenient. Yeah, I transformed this summer. I became Miss Alex, and I went to work.